Good morning, everybody. How are you doing today? Starting earlier than normal because I was actually able to get a lot done. Morning, Nova. Hope you're doing well as well. I am doing quite okay. So how's everyone doing today? Hope you're well. I know the ad stuff's gonna play soon, so I don't want to do too much. Most I'm gonna do is for example, kind of catch up on things. So this week, the main things that we're going to be doing, Friday is going to be a weird day because I'm not going to do my normal stream time. It's going to be a bit shorter in the first place, but I'm also not going to be at my normal time. So keep updated with the Discord for that. I'm going to be playing Oddorable, and then we'll be doing other stuff, and then I'll probably use that time to actually do stuff. But other than that, this week should be relatively normal. But with the upcoming but with the upcoming stuff, I know there's a few things that's coming up, but it shouldn't affect too much. Fingers crossed. I will say the 26th through the 28th, so through Thanksgiving, I might not be able to stream as much. Also, due to spending time with family and whatnot, and helping around with certain stuff with everything going on. So I'm going to be kind of idle, I think is the best way to put it, because there's a chance I will stream on any of those days, but it is not as high of a chance because of just spending time with family and dealing with some other stuff around that time as well. Other than that, we can go to the game where, oh boy, last time was one heck of a time. I know we beat the Cogwork Dancers, unlocked some more Cress, we beat Trobio, and let's roll our new thing. So it's 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And that last one fell off the desk. One moment. Literally, 3 of them just rolled Reaper. And I'm just here wow. Because I did not expect that. So we're stuck with Reaper today until someone decides to change the crest, etc. And actually, I should make sure that that is set up for you guys, for if you want to do that. Before I forget, I want to make sure it is on. Good, it is. It's always good to double check. So today is mainly going to be Biowater stuff and working on the threefold melody. We unlocked this last time. I'm trying to remember one of the oh yeah, shit. We were working on this quest because we have to get 500 before we do the Twisted Bud stuff. But we are going to have to unlock it, but we need to farm up some guts, if I remember correctly. Huh, I still got shredded despite it. I know there has been a, update since the last time we played. So do expect a few small differences. Nothing too big from what I saw, but that also could have changed. Oh shit, yeah, I forgot. We also now... You got 10 ads? Jeez. Then we can do that. Oh, frick, I forgot about that. But yeah, we also lose beads when we get hit. So that's a whole other thing to add to our list of, oh shit, that's another thing we need to worry about. So yeah. The other thing, I'm trying to think of what else. Because that was one of the things we got. So we're gonna like lose a lot of beads, but we get more beads if we kill things. But it also means it's gonna be absolutely hellish for us. I really wish I could kill that guy inside there. Though at least we got some good range. And we're dead. Yeah, that's about how it's gonna go for today. Expect a lot more death. Okay, yeah, I gotta go down. Okay. I am making sure we don't die to this guy, preferably. But at least we can get some more roach guts, because we need to turn them in, and we'll get some more. Ow. There we go. And because we have Reaper, we also do get some extra silk when hitting things. I forgot about that. Okay, so we're at 7 out of... How many did we need? We needed 10. Okay, 3 more. Then we need to get some Fire Cloaks. We have that. A lot of stuff we're going to have to do is just getting, like, things that we need. Shit, I don't remember. Oh, yeah, we can now do this. Because this is for, I think it's Chef Legoli is the name? Yeah, and then we get this shortcut. You know what? I know we're going to need this either way because I'm going to want to up my nail damage since it affects spells, etc. And then we don't, you know, take as much damage. But yeah, I'm definitely going to want to... One of the things we are going to want to, damn it, do is we are going to want to not only get this stuff, but we are going to want to, oh my gosh, we're going to want to like get certain upgrades just so it's like certain things deal more damage, etc. And yeah, this is all to getting like the witch crest and whatnot. Like, because we're gonna need to get it as well, because part of the thing is to get all the crests. God, I hate that butt slam. Ah, we actually did pretty good for the first try. But the good part is we can now repair our tools. And I probably should... You know, I'm going to break a beast shard for this, just because I'd rather do this. The spikes aren't as useful. Delver strip. Let's take these. Except, let's turn them into the Volt vessels. Actually, no. This is a big enough target. I don't think we need to. I think it'll be better if we do this. Thank God we can easily get through this. And then we also get that spool extender, which is pretty nice. And we get this start off to like... There we go. And then... There we go. Like, we are really starting to get damage. Ooh, thank God for the magnetite dice there. Ah, crap. Okay. Okay, yeah, I forgot we throw 2 Volt vessels. That's another issue. Because we throw 2. I didn't even think about that. So let's just use threefold pen then. I forgot it uses up 2 slots of it, but it releases 2 at once. And I gotta remember we have Claw Line as well, which is very good for what we're doing. Okay. Honestly, for just finally getting back into the swing of things, like, definitely not easy, but I'm starting to at least do so. Shoot. Oh, that was a... Uh-oh. Phase 2 starts. Okay. There we go. Holy crap. I had to focus in there. Yeah, we lost out on a lot of rosary beads, but we did get the pickled muck maggot that we're gonna need for later. So I see that as at least a somewhat win. Come on. There we go. I'm getting a lot better with the movement in this game now that I'm like getting used to it again. I know we freed the Green Prince last time. We are gonna have to go back to Biowater and shit, but one of the things was to get these roach guts, so There we go. How many is that? Okay, not enough yet. We only need 2 more. There we go. That is the last one, meaning now what we can do is go back. And yeah, as long as we're not fighting enemies that give rosaries, we aren't really going to make our rosaries back that we lose from getting hit, which is not fun. Because we're also going to need them for stuff like maps later once we get all the rosary things unlocked. Okay, so now what we can do. Okay, we need to go up, I believe. It's because, yeah, I'm trying to remember, like, ow. Some of the random little upgrades we get. And there we go. Now we can bring them their roach guts, and we get some new stuff. There we go. And then we need to get all the guts and stuff for the long claw upgrade, which is just us using our tools to kill things. And I know a great place to do it. The issue is we just don't have the ability to afford it. So it's going to be... But yeah, I know this is going to be an expensive one to do the Witch Crest. And it requires like 200 to 500 some odd rosary beads. So I'm trying to remember exacts. I think it's like 250. I might be wrong. But I say let's just go for 500 to be safe. Because, yeah, I think it's better safe than sorry with this one, since the sheer amount of, like, rosary beads we're going to need. I know we killed Morwing last time. Oh, yeah, we still need to get the fleas to the next area as well, so that's something we should do as well today. God, there's so many different things we need to do. It's just hard to remember it all. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to do this. Dang it, I need to kill... Because it needs to be from the damage of the tool, not the venom. Which is one of the biggest problems of the venom effect that we have. Because we can't take it off because of how the challenge is. We can't take charms off. So it's one of those things of... It's going to be a lot more difficult. Hello there, Mushka. Yes. We can get back to the blasted steps now. Which will be an easier way for us to... I don't remember if we ever opened up the path or not in the Grand Gate. At least off top of my head. So I might check it just to be sure. Because we don't have the map. Because we can't get it now because we're in Act 2 until we buy all the different stuff we can. For, like, stuff. Because we're going to need to also find all the fleas. Which is a whole other thing. Oh yeah, we're going to get this as a gift. Perfect. So let's check if everything over here is been done or not. Because I honestly don't remember, and we'll be able to tell by me just going up. And the answer seems to be a resounding yes, we did do this. So let's think. We still need to go to White Word for the Surgeon Key, as well as Bile Water. Trying to think of the fastest way to get to Bile Water. We'll have to go this way, because we'll have to go around. Because, yeah, we do not have a lot of, like, stuff we can really get. Though this might be a good place to get some rosaries as well. As long as I, like, you know, remember how to attack and fight. Oh yeah, I forgot. This now counts as a tool and is increased by tool damage, because that was one of the things that got fixed. Dang it. Okay, so threefold pin doesn't... I need to remember what I need for skewered organs and stuff, because we're gonna need to do a bunch of those as well. So, okay. Let's think. These won't do. This will help with one of them. I can't remember which. This will help us get the flame organs that we need. I know this will help us get skewered. And then shredded, we can use the like this. So we can have all three being done at the same time right now. I think the easiest place to get all the organs would be like Bone Bottom area. But we still need to get to Bile Water, because we have to do Girl the Great for shit. Because, yeah, to get all of the charms, we need to get into the later game stuff that is gonna really suck. Did they change it? You used to be able to do it with that. Or do they not all drop organs every time? I can't remember. No, I think they're supposed to. Meaning they changed it, very likely. Which means I have to use this. Fun. But yeah, we need to get up through Bile Water. Ow. But we're getting more of the shredded organs. That was the wrong thing. But yeah, we need to just keep an eye on this, because we need 35 shredded, 10 of the of the skewered, and then 15 seared, which shouldn't be too bad. I forgot I shoot 2 bombs out at once. I don't know why I keep forgetting about that for some of these. But yeah, now we can go up this way. Then I can heal up. Dodge that. Ouch. I am surprised that even hit me. Oh! Okay, that's some rosaries. Frick! Hey, disconnected. Nice. But welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Oh my god, I forgot. This is one of my least favorite parts of BioWater. The run back. Especially with right now. And the fact we're trying to get various organ types. Reminds you of Stick Fight game. Honestly, what it reminds me of is some of the other Metroidvanias I have played in my time. And the sheer difficulty of some of them, and the fact that this is like... It reminds me a lot of how Ori moves, except less floaty. At this point, I think it's just better to go back to the bench. Fuck. I hate BioWater. This is the one area that I just hate being in because I also need to get to a certain area and I am not excited for the fight that it will ensue because it is probably the most annoying gauntlet and is responsible for 2 of my Steel Soul run losses. And depending on the type of strategy you are willing to put in depends how well you can do. Okay. Chakra's over there. Dodge that. What sucks about the double jump stuff and like this is it kills things, yeah, but it also hits the things you're supposed to pogo off of here and there. Because, yeah, it's not fun when that happens. And then, like, because I know we got the double thing from up already. Oh. Because, like, over here, I remember the hell that is, and the fact that we're gonna have to go through this. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is reset the room so I can get my healing. Because that is the type of cheese I am willing to do for this run. There we go. Because... Oh yeah, I forgot. I do have the Wreath of Purity, which is nice. But we're also going to have to deal with those frickin' grub things, if I remember correctly. Or is that the... I think that's a different one. Never mind. Oh, this is the memory locket thing. Now I remember. Yeah, this is the one that doesn't have them. So yeah, we can actually go up one more. Oh boy, I wish you luck. I've had a filling before. Depending on the type, depends if you'll get like numb stuff or in some cases, frick. Yes, frick in some cases. But no, some cases you'll actually get like put to sleep, which is so nice when that happens. I don't want to use it, but I'm gonna have to use my silk, aren't I? Yep. Yep. Crap, because I need to heal. I got an idea. I think these are ones that respawn on re-entry. Yes. I just don't have my mask anymore, which is... frick. I want to heal back up to full anyway, so let's just do this. Or I could just damage myself further. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna stick with this. I just need to hope that I can actually make it to the bench. Oh, God. Nope. You piece of... I hate biowater with a... No! Fuck! Need the numbing, can't stand the feeling otherwise. That is understandable. As you can see, this is why I hate biowater. Those things are probably the most annoying thing in the game. Because they jump out of the water and just flee after attack. And they just appear out of nowhere sometimes. So you'll just be minding your own business and... surprise! It is very annoying. There we go. Okay. Huh. I do wish it would give me silk, though, for that. Or at least more silk. Okay. Oh, that's annoying. I quite literally got screwed over there. I will say that ability is so annoying for this area. Yeah, it's not like they're hard to kill. They're just a nuisance. That's basically the best way to describe biowater. They're not hard on their own. They're just a pain in the ass. That's biowater in a nutshell. And it is one of those things where it's like less fun and more like, what type of like masochistic tendencies do you think people enjoy? Because this is not one of them. Okay, there was no way to dodge that. I mean, at least the music is gorgeous here, but frick. I mean, there's good reason for it to sound the way it does. Because of, like, the actual, like, significance behind it and, like, the sounds. It gives off the effect that you're supposed to feel for an area like this, because despite being annoying, it also, you know, once was these creatures' home. And just because it was their home doesn't mean we can exactly get away with calling them horrible for all of the creatures here. Plus, I mean, we've all seen how absolutely polluted it is. I mean, maggots alone. I hate those things. It's like half the time you can hit them, the other half, good frickin' luck. I am gonna go up here to heal off of them, though. But, yeah, a lot of the stuff in this is quite literally just difficult for difficult's sake. Because the maggot water doesn't help. Because if it weren't for the Wreath of Purity, we'd be unable to normally heal as well. Because of the fact that it quite literally just, you use your heal and it gives you nothing in return. The good part is, I'm at least using something I'm familiar with using as a crest. Okay. And yeah, I have to basically... You know what? I'm just gonna do this to make sure I'm at full HP here. Dang it. I was hoping I'd hit him. Like... You can hear them all over the place, too. Like, you'll hear them in various, like, sections. I'm listening for their voice. Because they can appear. There he is. I just need to get him dead so I can also heal off the silk I get from him. And it removes one from the table. Which is one of the things I need to do. One moment. I forgot to plug my phone in, and I just noticed because, I mean, I use that to kind of keep an eye on stuff. Okay. Oh, shoot. But see, they can even go under the ground. It's freaking insane. And we're dead again. I mean, I think the hardest part about the whole thing is the fact of how much damage it does to you alone. Because the fact that they can also explode. Like, who made it so that their projectiles explode? Because I don't know what went through their head when they decided to do that. But it was something very, like, evil going through their head, that's for sure. Ooh. I don't know why I just got like a huge lag spike. That's... You know what? Okay. Just need to... Okay. There we go. Because I need to preserve as much as I can here. I'm actually surprised I was able to bounce off that there. Oh, thank God. Because, yeah, this is going to be a difficult one. I can at least get this back. Oh, frick! Trying to remember exacts. Nope. Yeah, this is the way to go. Or at least shards. Oh, there it is. Yeah, because this is the way we need to go. It takes us down through here. Please tell me it's not a buy bench. I don't think it is. Oh, thank God it's not. Because if it was, I think I would have actually cried. Like, unironically cried. Yeah, see? We're over here. But the most important part of this is that we can do this. Okay. Since we have the Wreath of Purity, we don't need to worry as much about the maggots for, like, the most part, but we still should. Okay. Okay, that's a bit. I just need to, like, get as much as I can. Okay, thank God. We're back to full. For now. Because this is the part I hate the most. Oh boy, here we go. So who's ready for hell? I'm not. Okay, come on. Come on. There we go. I've fought this enough times where it's like, I've seen some shit in this. Nope. Okay. Okay. And now... Okay. Come on. Okay. It's not over yet. Come on, Grohl. It starts. Technically, you can sit here without dying. Ah! Yeah, because he can't go any lower. I'm just doing the cheesy method the best I can. Yep, and then he does that. Oh no. Ah! Okay. Stay down. Got some damage there. Ah! I am like so nervous. Okay. Oh, here it comes. Boom. Boom. Uh-oh. Yeah, I basically need to just stall to the best of my ability. Yep, there comes that. Bup, bup. I am using some pretty dirty strats, but... No! I know that was really dirty of a strat, but it's also probably our safest bet. And I think most people won't blame me for doing it against this fucker. Because I hate Gruul with a passion. Like, it is something I can say I hate with a passion. There's not many things I hate with a passion, but Gruul is one of them. Oh yeah, there's over here too. Yeah, I'm gonna want this. And I think you can imagine why I want the extra shards. Especially given what you guys probably just witnessed. To the best extent, because... yeah, Gruul is my least favorite boss in this game. And knowing there's probably gonna end up being a, Godhome version, as I'm just gonna call it for now, is a terrifying thought. Are you... you know what? I'm just going back to the bench. Because... Jesus frickin' Christ. Because we can't hold rosaries to save our frickin' lives. And I'm not gonna make any changes to the rules without chat intervention. So... because we're supposed to be able to buy the charms, and one thing I could technically do is I could look into mods to just give them to me, but that just feels kind of boring. Takes away part of the challenge anyway. You know what? Let's just go in here and get our soul back. Because we're gonna need it. I can already tell we're gonna need a lot of it. Holy crap. I had to focus in there for a moment. Hey, come on. The worst part about this whole thing is we don't get to start from Gruul. Where are you gonna show up? Do. Oh, nice. And the good part is I do end up getting, like, bits and pieces of stuff I need. Okay. Damn it. Okay. And the only reason I'm not healing yet is because I want to make sure I can beat this without taking damage. There. Ah. Well, I got some maggot stuff. Okay. Then I can sit here and I should be okay, relatively. Get down. Boom. Boom. Okay, I got one hit. I got two hits in me. 2, 3. Okay. Ow! One, two. Jesus Christ. One, two. Okay, that goes down. Holy mother of pearl. Yeah, I just used up my one not getting hit, apparently. Ugh. Yes! Ah! Oh my god. I will say, when I first beat him, I thought he was going to explode and kill me. Oh my lord. Oh. I just need a moment. Woo! We fucking did it. Almost to shredded organs, at least. So that's a plus. And now part of the reason we came here. The Seeker Soul. I think it's pretty dark that they literally hung him and, like, stole his soul. Kind of terrifying if you think about it. Oh. Now we don't need to worry about bile water for a bit. Not until we get all the maps. Oh, we already got two. So we just need Conductor's Melody as well, but I want to finish the maps because someone mentioned something last time that really intrigued me. Because they mentioned something about Chakra being able to appear there, and I'm curious if it's the same for any others. Think of it like a morbid sense of curiosity. That was good. There we go. Ow. Ah. I don't have Silk Eaters. If I remember correctly, I just need to be careful when going down. Okay. And then... let's just heal up. You know, the fact that this is what those frickin' roach things turn into is terrifying to think about. Had to pop my eardrums there because of frickin' some reason they just popped themselves. Ugh, that was weird feeling. Okay. I don't know what we've hit and what we haven't, so I'm just leaving while we can. Run away! Because for putrefied ducks, until we get certain things, we're kind of stuck with this. Okay, let's go to the marrow. And we can farm up some of the organs we need for the putrefied duck stuff. Because I know a few good places. Okay, 5 more. There we go. That's 2 more. 3 left, and then we got all of the skewered organs we need. Got some more flame grilled. And shredded, I only need 1 more. Yeah, I'm not even going to try with the short ones because that is unlikely. I can do this, craft up a bunch. Oh yeah, there are some here. Well, that's a shame. There wasn't a point to that one. Okay, do that. Because we need to craft as much as we can for this. There we go. And then for burned, we need 15. Honestly, I want flint slate to work. And I'm curious, what else could do it other than the Pimpillo? Volt vessels! Let's try those. Stop running! Yeah, the Volt Vessels are not going to be easy to aim like this towards normal enemies. I need the other version. Yeah, and I'm just going to break this Beast Shard because, yeah, we need so much. Trying to think of a good place to, like, farm this easier. I mean, at least we are getting some rosary beads. Skewered organs. Seared organs. Honestly, like, the only... Actually, what am I doing? There's something else we could get from these guys, but I'm also thinking one of the other things we could get, we need to go to Blasted Steppes to start. But I can switch back to my Curve Claws now if I want. Anyways. Nice. I'll say that was pretty satisfying. I don't know why I went around, in all fairness. Okay, let's go to the Blasted Steppes. Because we need 5 more. And the first place that just came to my mind of like a really good place to get these is quite literally a mixture of the judges as well as the stuff from the coral chambers. Because the stuff in the coral chambers also gets us the coral cloaks we need. So why not do 2 with 1 if possible? Okay. Now we need to make our way into the Citadel. Ah, here it is. Yep, we opened this path up, and thank God we did. And we can get both at once. I honestly did not expect to not get him killed there. Also, I believe White Word is, like, pretty close too. Because, yeah, we need to go to White Word as well for the Surgeon Key. Which is one of the other big things we're going to need. Okay, it's not where I wanted to go. Trying to remember every single place here is so difficult. You know, I shouldn't be surprised, but yeah, let's just do that. And oh yeah, we got our memory locket. Let me quickly work on that. Okay, not that. There we go, and then we go back to Reaper. Perfect. Another seared organ for the mistress. And yeah, because I can't go that way. I need to go around for that. I just keep forgetting to. And I can take that. So now we can officially get the Long Claw, as well as have started the Coral Chamber stuff we need. Honestly, that is really fun to do. And just take the charred cloak off of it, because that's totally normal and not weird at all. More shards, because yeah, what we're gonna have to do is the next part that is going to be super annoyingly difficult. And I'm thinking the Volt Vessels in the spike form will be better for this. Or will they? I think the lack of bounce will be very useful for what we're about to fight. But it will be worth fighting for. Because, boy, am I not ready for this. This is probably one of the areas I have the most difficulty with consistently. Like, I'm still surprised. The only reason I did this first try on Silksong is pure luck with the Steel Soul. Like, that is the only reason. Oh boy, here we go. I'm not excited for this boss because it already hits hard, and this is just gonna hit even harder. I.e., as you can see. Did it just stall in the air? Did I see that right? I don't think I've ever seen that happen. Huh. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it stall in the air like that. That was very weird. I gotta get myself used to this fight again. I honestly am so glad I got lucky with Steel Soul Run for the one time I actually came here. But then again, by that time I had already beaten, like, the main, like, acts. So... I mean, we already know where this thing is going to appear. Yeah, it stalls in the air. Okay. Uh-oh. Ow. I hate those things with a passion. But not a passion anywhere near biowater. But I still hate those things with a passion. Because they always seem to bounce in the weirdest directions for me. You know, I felt the same way when it came to the one boss from Hollow Knight with the scythe. Oh my god, what's his name? It was a dream boss. But I remember it very well and just thinking to myself, God fucking damn it, this is such a nuisance of a boss. I think it's something about that specific movement that, like, my brain does not like. Okay. Ah. Got some early damage off. Oh boy, here we go. Is it just me, or did it feel like he just went into those attacks way quicker than normal? Because I don't remember him doing those that quickly, but I might not be fully remembering it correctly. But even then, I don't think it was like that. Also, I should change these Volt Vessels out for something way more, like, useful against this guy. But yeah, I don't remember that happening that quickly, so that's worrying. Very worrying, actually. Because that means I need to keep my eyes even more peeled than I already do. Because looking for the tiny bits of silk is not always easy for my eyes, apparently. okay. I'm gonna save a heal. Oh, he did that differently than normal. I'm surprised I was able to run through him there, actually. There we go, phase 2. Shink! Yep. Dang it. Yeah, it just feels like faster than last time, but then again, I also shredded through that HP like when I used to do it. So maybe that's just like I got really like unlucky with seeing that attack where he comes in the center and roars. Because I don't remember seeing that as like before now. But I could either be going crazy or just had gotten so lucky I never saw it. Lord knows. But I feel like I haven't seen it before. I might just be going crazy. I might actually watch some other people's Silksong playthroughs just to figure that out. To make sure I'm not going insane. Okay. I just need to save my silk for the most part, it feels like. So that when I make mistakes like that, I can actually, like, recover. Okay. You know, I kind of wish I grabbed the flint slate because that would have actually been really useful. Okay, dodge. Okay. Okay. Ah. Okay. No! Ah, dang it. I had to really focus in there. Okay. What if I throw Tax on the ground? I'm curious if he'll actually, like, run over the Tax and hurt himself. Or if he'll destroy them. It's more of a curiosity at this point. Because they could actually be very useful. Flint Slate-wise, though, we don't really got many uses of it, but I think we can do this. It's just not going to be easy. Not being able to see well does not help here. Oh, man. Well, that was quick for that one. Okay. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this takes a little too long compared to what I'd want. And I don't really have much I can do. Oh yeah, I forgot. Because otherwise I have to go all the way around. Do I really want to do that? No. Okay. So, how are we gonna do this? Oh. Because this is gonna be very difficult. Because he has a very big hitbox as well. But yeah, I'm remembering why I dislike this boss as well. Because it's not even a boss, it's more like a gauntlet boss. That just is immune from the top down. Hey, Super Archer! Oh my god! How are you doing, Archer? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing as good as I can be. Okay. You know, as this thing throws bodies at me and shit. Okay, I can actually jump over him when he does that. That's good to know. I can actually hit him with Thread Storm. Go, bombs! Just shoot bombs at him when I can. Yeah, these spears are going to make this so much harder. I don't know what's more sad, the fact that this is the best we've done so far, or the fact that, like, we're doing that. We've, like, taken so many attempts, it feels like. You're only doing good because you want people to think you're okay mentally. I feel that on a personal level. Because I understand what you mean with that. Because it has been one stressful, like, beginning of the month because of everything. And I think the best way to explain it is just, It's been that way for you since 2020. That is fair. But slowly less miserable. That's at least good. One rosary bead. I'm rich. Okay, I can at least get 2 hits, like, on, like, usually against him, which is good. Damn it! Oh, we had done so well there. And I don't have shards either, which is really annoying. Delver's Drill is useless. I mean, I guess I can try some long pins. And you know what? Frick it. It's actually really difficult. Someday you might yap about it one. Fair. Yeah, Yay. A lot of just chaos and stress in my normal life. But that comes with the territory of life, it feels like. I know for me, like, I'm just taking time to relax on stream while I can. Honestly, that sounds really nice right now, being under a blanket and stuff. I mean, I could grab a blanket, but I'd rather not overheat. Ah! Okay. Gotta dodge. Hey, just gotta. Okay. Okay. Here come the spears that make this so much harder. Okay. I need to heal ASAP. That shield saved my butt. Holy moly. God dang it. Ah! Ah! Yes! Thank God! Finally! Oh. Finally. Ah. That's Silkhart 2 of 3. Finally. Oh, gods. Oh. I just need to take a moment there. Oh, my lordy. It's a mixture of both. Excited and pain. Oh, my lord. Okay. And Psalm Cylinder, which is some rosaries. So we got one thing we can turn in for rosaries. I think it's 100 for those. So we have 130 on us, plus a Materium, which, yeah, that's something else. And another memory locket. And destroy that because I can. Oh my gosh, a bunch of shards. And the worst part is, we can't teleport back up to the top. We have to make our way all the way around. Thank God I can bounce off those, because if I couldn't, that would have sucked. Looked too easy in the end. And no, that's quite literally more supposed to be a cutscene, if anything. That's just one of the that's just the second of our 3 Silkharts we need. So, yeah, we still need another one, and I know where it is, and it's for completing more of the story, but never played this or Hollow Knight? That is fair. I mean, they're good games, but they're definitely not for the faint of heart when it comes to, like, how difficult they can be. Oh yeah, this is where I go. Oh, I consider the bench! Haven't beat Super Meat Boy. Super Meat Boy is a whole thing I, like, know about. I've just never played, so I can't really give any of my 2 cents on that accurately. And right now I'm doing a challenge where I have to have all the charms equipped, so I'm basically playing with, like, so many separate effects on at the same time. It's like, meaning I take I take double damage from every source right now because of one of the charms. So, like, Definitely not easy. And steal the clothes of this guy. And this guy. Oh yeah, Celeste is one I never really could finish because it was to an extent where it wasn't fun anymore. And it kind of lost all of like the point of playing a game for me. And part of the thing of playing a game is fun. So I was just like, eh. And yoink. Just stealing people's clothes as you do. Then I believe we need to go this way. And then that is number 12 of 16. Oh, that actually scared me. Practice, 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 and it's hella rewarding, but like 1k deaths and low. God. Oh yeah. Like, after a point, it just stops feeling fun for me. It's why I stopped playing and whatnot, because it just stopped feeling fun. Which is a shame, because it's not like it's a bad game. It's just, after a point, it just kind of lost me. Okay, we need one more, I believe, now? Yes. So whose clothes am I gonna steal? Well, I see a perfect candidate. Oh. And just dodge that. Oh, I could have taken that guy's too. Ow. Yeah, I need to get in here quick. Holy crap. Yeah, one of the reasons I can get through these areas so quickly is surely because I have spent so much time in them at this point, where it's like, I can just go bang, bang. And like, I know like the paths and how to move through them as quick as possible. To an extent, at least. Like, I've gotten a lot better at it than I was before. Turn that in. Cloaks of the Choir, wish granted. And then... Okay, yeah, I can't get any more from her yet. Yeah, it was worth a try. Oh, wait. I don't have to stick to these anymore if I don't want to. Honestly, I'm gonna take the tax. They're actually not that bad. And I still need to do the Witch Crest stuff, but I need a bunch of stuff. There we go. That's it. Now I'm actually, like, getting rid of them. Realize typing a paragraph, internal thoughts, and probably irrelevant. Oh, yeah, I do that all the time. Like, that happens to me a lot. Grab some shards while I'm here, since I might as well. Dang, 5 shots only now. Used to be so much more. Okay, then I can go into here and... quite literally, the only way you're supposed to be able to find this is through a quest that you can get later, but because I know about the quest and shit, I actually know where I'm going. Okay, so now we can turn in this quest. But I am not excited for it at all. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Oh, crap. I can go through here. Go down. And then I believe it's this way? Yes. And now I can turn this in. Give the organs. You've done well, Spider. Among these fine meats, my children will gorge and grow. And better the organs of others that they feed upon than your own, yes? One should not be surprised for the spider to perceive the truth of my request. A child of one like you, many times I've seen it similar. They will be born hungry, with sharp tooth and claw. Their birth craze, your own meat would be a delight such as another bug's. This feast is a distraction in hope to save your shell. Is it shameful a mother who would not sacrifice herself for her children to grow strong? Is it wrong to want to witness their first flight, to their first hunt, to see them kill and grow? Your choice is your own, tall mother. You won't be judged by me. I've seen enough sacrificed. I have no love for the act. Oh shit, we never equipped that either. So, before, this is our thing. It goes right, like, before the leg. But now, it goes past the leg a bit. Like, it's not a big increase, but it's enough of one to make a difference. Because, yeah, look at that. Or do I want to go... Okay, because I'm thinking right now. So we have... Oh, God, the last quest I am not looking forward to. For those who weren't here when I got the Beast Crest, or didn't watch the VODs of it, don't know the full extent to this. Oh wait, yeah, that's the key of the apostate area. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen to me. Oh my gosh. I get lost so easily in this area, it feels like. Especially without a map. Okay. And then we need to go up. Then I need to go through this way. Ah! We're okay. Okay. Now I can actually get back to the chambers. Because now we have a lot more we can do. So we need to still get quite a bit, though. Because with what we have left, we need, I think it's like 800 or something for the last one. If I remember correctly. There we go. Oh, thanks for the posture check. Uh-oh. Oh, thank God. So now we are at almost 300. And actually that I'll be right back. So give me a moment. I'm back, sorry. I also grabbed a piece of hard candy on the way back. Oh, shit. Really? Sorry. Uh-oh. I hate these things. Yeah, sorry, I was finishing the piece of hard candy. Okay. There we go. Try and get as much as I can while I can, because we need a lot of rosaries. Trying to think. Give me a sec. I am going to pull up a tool list. Because I want to make sure I have each tool I can at this point that I can remember. Okay, so can't get that yet. Okay, yeah, I do need to do the chakra stuff. So how do we want to do this? Because we could count the attacking stuff, but it's kind of a weird one. Let's see. We know we need to get snitch pick from one thing. Okay, that one I think I can get now. And those two I can't get yet because I need to beat the game. In quotations. That one is only in Steel Soul. That one is for a new quest. So the only thing we can really get... Okay, we'll need to go to Bellheart. For like the easiest access to it. And then we need to find every single flea. Oh boy. And then chakra stuff. So... honestly? Do we also have any... okay, no, we don't have any pale oil. Sadly. Otherwise, I would totally take some. Oop. Yeah, I honestly wish that, like, I had more of an idea of the places around here. Because I'm honestly, like, lost half the time. I just don't want to do the high halls yet, because I want to be able to, like, see the thing that people were talking about with the chakra thing. Because it makes me very curious, because I didn't even know that was a thing. And I want to see if it's actually real. There we go. Just fix that. Okay. Yeah, and I can't get this yet until I go around, which, you know what? We can do that part at least. So let's at least do that part, I guess. Then I don't have to deal with those fuckers anymore. Because I hate them. Because they are just a nuisance. But also, I know, do we actually have any craft metal on us? No. So we'll have to come back here anyway for other stuff. Time for some parkour. Actually, I'm curious about something. Yeah, this is just a bunch of silk, and yeah, I'm taking it. Pilatus. It's everything it's the only thing I think of when I see these guys is Pilatus, and then just me getting absolutely decimated by these fucking flies. Which I think says enough about those types of guys. Okay. I am not excited for this room. If I could pull it down. Oh my gosh. That's just the first one. I know there's a second one too. But the good part is we do get another spool fragment, meaning we get a full spool of silk. And we get to heal. Oh, apparently I killed it too. Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot we have electric silk skills now. You could say it's electric. Dun 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 dun. Oh. We got a bunch of rosaries. Oh my lord. Yeah, because I can't craft these without the thing. There we go. And I got a bunch more shards. I could grab those shards, but right now it is not my top priority. Oh yeah, I remember. That is not going to end well for me. Before I do that, let's just go over here, and I'm taking a bench. Holy moly. Because we're about to do something to make our jobs way easier. Something that I wish I knew during my Steel Soul playthrough was that you can do this. Because... Jesus. Frick! Well, I was at least able to open that. As you can see, it's absolute hell to get through that, but it is worth it in the end. Because at the end, I can get rid of those things for fucking good. Oh my lord. Oh, thank God. Because this is the place those things are made, and now, look at them. They're dead, gone, forgotten. Like they should be. Anyways, let's move on. Whee! And let's see, we are still above 600 in terms of our so we should have enough that if we go to the blasted steps, we should be good. Okay, let's make our way over this way. There we go. Yeah, I think we did go up that way. We just need to go back, because I went the wrong way. Yeah, because it should be this way? No. We've been that way. Is it this one? Yes. This is why I like the Reaper Crest. I can be very aggressive in my own regards and still get like a good chunk of silk. And this is how we get to the slab. Normally. Ouch. And I believe this is just like shard bundle or something. Ah, Frayed Rosary Bead. Close, but off. There we go. Okay. Now that that is taken care of, we can go and open up the passage. Couldn't remember what it was called for a moment there. We also get the sauna. Just a little quick save. Oh! I guess I never went this way. Or I did and I died, but I don't know. I don't know how that didn't hit me. Because that should have hit me. There we go. Whee! Okay. Then I can go down. Good thing I remembered this was here. And boom. So we need to go to the Blasted Steps, talk to Grindel. Wrong way. And get that stuff sorted out. Okay. I can heal as needed. And now we can go back down. I love that ability, just the pose. Like, really fanciness of it. I think it's really funny. Thank you. Well, bro died for that. Okay. Hello. Yeah, after I buy this, it's the last thing I can buy at the moment, which is good. How much is it? I think it's like, okay, it's 740. And with what I have, all I need to do is this. And boom, Snitch Pick. That is the last one we needed to buy for now. Because we can't get the other one until we get a certain quest, which, yeah, good luck getting that right now. But you better bet I'm going to use that to my advantage, because we need to go to Bellheart to get, so we can get the easiest way to the last one we can get before we have to go flea hunting, which I'd rather get the maps for if we can. So I'm basically going to stall it until we get that quest. Because I don't think we get that quest until all of the melodies are found. Yeah, no, nothing there. Okay, so this is, yeah, just looting from their table. Okay. Yeah, I'm just breaking them up. I was like thinking, okay, do I want to break them all? Yes. I thought a little about it. Kashanka. Okay. Wormways map. Hunter's March map. Greymoor map. Oh my god. I still have so much left. And then we can get Shellwood, and then we need 130, 120, 220, 290 more rosary beads just for the maps, at least. So yeah, we're gonna be here a bit, but that is a-okay. We will do this. Because now we actually have a map! Thank God, honestly. Honestly, the fact that I can even do that and like take his rosaries is so nice. But I have from what I've heard about it, it does take it from like the rosaries you would have gotten. And so it's like, it doesn't actually like get you extra rosaries. But still useful in its own right. And then, yeah, we still need to get the crest as well, which is a whole other issue entirely. Is it? No, it's not here that it happens. I'm trying to remember where exactly the area is. I know it's in Greymoor. I think it's that upper area, if I remember correctly. Did we ever open this? Yes. Perfect. Then we have a quick way through up to where we need to be. Because we are going to need this. And then I am going to do some changing of my tools. And ironically, I think, or unironically, I mean, I think this should probably be the best for what we have to face here. At least we take normal damage from these things. Comparatively, as long as we're not hit in quick succession. Shit! Okay. As you can see, we got a lot of fire to deal with. I gotta remember which way is where I need to go, but I also need to remember which way is the mask shard. And I think this is the way of the mask shard. Nope. I need my silk back. That silk heal saved my butt. Bone scroll, we can turn that in for rosaries. Meaning, yeah, I do have to... Bro teleported into death. Oh. I remember my first thought when coming across this being, no, 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 not again. Because I did not want to go back to Biowater. Like, that was my first thought when I first came here, and I was like, oh, God. You know what? Let's just re-sit at this bench. I want the mask shard because I think it should get us another mask, which means another hit overall. Against, like, normal enemies. I just remember the boss that we have to fight being a nuisance. There we go. And we got another mask. Thank God. Yeah, the Father of the Flame, I believe, is the boss that is named, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong, but I think I remember it correctly. Because I remember it being an annoying boss. Mainly because of the amount of pogoing. But also, I remember a specific part of this area that really annoyed me because I had to use, which is this area, because I had to use it to get to a flea. Oh, and I'm dead again. Also, our silk is going to constantly be drained now once we get this because of the fact that it uses silk. Ah. Thanks to the posture check and hydration, I will hydrate in just a moment when I am on solid ground. Thank you. There's the craft metal we need. There is one more left now, I believe. One more craft metal left. I am grabbing so many shards while I can. I don't want to do this again. Oh, this is so annoying. This is such an annoying, like, bit. I remember this being, like, a huge pain in the ass for me. But thankfully, that opens up. And then boom. That opens up a huge, like, oh, sorry. That opens up a huge area for us. There are some more shell shards. Holy moly. There we go. Ow. Okay. I'm just doing this so we can quick TP back to the bench. Because I forgot about that. I forgot about those things being there. And dodging them is easier said than done, I have found. I'm like getting some silk off of him at this point. Oh, and dying apparently. Okay. Next up, we got... I can go under this now. And then dodge. And just boing, boing. Ugh. Oh yeah, I forgot. Ooh. Yeah, I need to basically, like, store up loads of silk there and then just right down on top of it, which is easier said than done. Trying to think what else could maybe be useful for this, but there's not really much. And without 3 silk carts, I don't really... Jesus Christ. Okay. There we go, and I can go under. There we go. Jesus Christ, I didn't even see that one. Yeah, this one is a very difficult boss already for me. Like, I just need to get back into the frickin' flow of it again. Because I remember I didn't beat this one till Act 3 in my Steel Soul because I had way more damage and stuff, but I also had a lot more tool damage and whatnot as well, so... Yeah, I'm way below what I had in Steel Soul, so it's like, ugh. Oh yeah, I forgot it always knocks you down. There we go. Holy crap. Ah. Wispfire Lantern. Yeah, I need to be at a bench to do it. Okay, we got 120. We need a bit more if we are going to do everything we need, but the fact that they're going up in flames like the father of the flame is kind of cool, not gonna lie. Because I never really, like, paid enough attention to them when going through to realize they did that. Okay, now that that is settled... Boom. Do we want to do Savage Beastfly? Now that is the real question. Ouch. There we go. But yeah, we basically create a bunch of these things. Perfect. Get some more. We'll just go back towards Bellheart, and then we can just snap our fingers, buy some more stuff. Hope that helps a bit. At least now we glow. Would have been useful earlier, though. Okay. Okay. And boom. Yes, it's not enough for what we need, but it's enough to at least get, like, a few more things, like the Blasted Steppes map, Sinner's Road map. So, like, we at least are able to get 2 more maps, and, like, now if we open our thing, look at that, we can see so much more! The Citadel we'll need to go into to actually do stuff with. Okay, so we need to go to Farfields. I miss my Pashanka. Because in the others, I like to use the throwing ring, because it's actually not that bad of a weapon, and then just go, Pashanka! Because it replaces your taunt with it. Okay. So for Savage Beastfly, Part 2, Electric Boogaloo, just gonna grab Flint Slate for this. I am not excited for this. Wrong room. I need to warm up. I remember this being a pain in the ass of a fight. Because it's just Beastfly, but worse. As you can see, we do not have a permanent floor anymore. My wonder is if I actually hit that, if it will kill the beast fly or not. Because I really don't know. No, it doesn't. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, that was a bit of a waste of a run, but it was also me testing something I wanted to for a long time. That would have been so funny, though, if it actually did. Because I feel like that would be a cool little Easter egg of, like, if you actually didn't finish the fight in that way for, the original, fourth chorus, like, oh yeah, this fight you can just skip. Sounds like a mod idea now. We did it! Yay! That's the fastest I've ever killed it. Like, unironically, that is the fastest I have ever killed that beast fly. I am so proud of myself for that one. Okay, let's see. We should go grab the Basque shard while we're over here, but first... There we go. Thanks. Yeah, I'm actually surprised I did that. Totally first try. Grab some extra shards. And beads. Okay, so it should be this room? Because I am not excited for this one, because I remember what this is, and this is gonna be a pain in the arse. That hit me?! Yeah, I can't get up there. You know what? We'll just pretend that didn't happen. I'm surprised that actually, like, hit me. Like, that was, like, the very corner of it, too. Huh. So you can actually get here if you don't have it, don't use claw line. That's kind of neat. More you know. Let's just slowly descend. Boy, I hope nothing bad happens when I reach the bottom of this. Okay, that one was just timed way too perfectly. Anyway, something bad happened. Oh, and I'm dead. The issue is these wisps basically take my silk, so I can't really have a backstash of silk. So that's like really annoying. Because the lack of silk that I can like backstash is not good for me. Because that's like a huge thing that allows us to heal. So we've officially lost normal jumps, meaning we can't really do certain types of jumps as easily because of the shink around. And we've also lost the ability to not to like get hit easily without losing our money. Now we've lost the ability to effectively save up for heals. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is gonna be a doozy. Yep. No! It hit it. I didn't even know they could blow that up. That like really caught me off guard. Note to self, your wisps can break shit. Huh. Anyway, now that that's over and done with, huh. Thank God I spawned here. But the fact that I died to that really just, oh my God. I died to essentially a thing that is just dodged and doesn't even attack you. It just hits you if you touch it. And I feel like that just makes that like so much more like sad. Okay. Let's go turn in that Beastfly quest. Because I honestly don't even remember what it gives me. I kind of hope it's beads. Speaking of beads, did I ever get the ones over here? Yes. Okay. And whoop. So I should be able to turn it in at, I think it's Bellheart is where it's from, if I remember correctly. God, getting every flea is gonna suck. Same for every single map. Yep, it's here. Okay, I can't remember if it's a mask shard or what. Yeah, it's a mask shard. Okay. But hopefully with the bone scroll, I mean, this will give us a good chunk. Yeah, a good 90, which is not a lot, but it at least allows us to get another map. Which is something I need. And then we can look at, like, exactly how much I need for the last ones. Okay, so I'll need 40 to get the Mount Fae one. Which shouldn't be too hard to get. Okay, oh my gosh, I can buy Bellways now. I can buy the Bellway in, frickin', what's it called? The Citadel. Jeez. So yeah, we can start collecting a bunch. I want to get the 40 we need. Where possible. Oh, I didn't even notice it. Just grab that. Okay. If I remember correctly, there's something that I missed in this room. If I remember right, is the thing. And I might not be remembering right. Okay, no, I did get it. Always gotta make doubly sure, it feels like. Okay. No. Yeah, those don't give me beads. Honestly, I think a lot of Shellwood creatures just don't give you beads. Ooh, yeah, I don't even have Shellwood's Bellway. So yeah, we actually need quite a bit. Ugh. I know what to do. Ouch. There we go. Now I can get a few from over here as well. And then we can go down. Okay. I think I sat at the Bellheart bench last. So I should be able to quick TP back. No, it was the Far Fields one. Dang it. I forgot to sit at the Bellheart one. Okay. So we gotta take a long, like, way over. And then we can work on getting the, frickin' Citadel Bellway. Ow. Which should hopefully help quite a good chunk. You know, it always feels like there should have been a secret there, but it never is there. You get me? Like, there's games where that happens for me, and it's just like, oh my god, there should be a secret there, but there isn't. Ida. And then I can go to Bellheart. Because I know to get to Act 3, we need to complete a bunch of stuff, and I think one of them is the Bellway, but I might be wrong. I mean, it's not like we're going for 100%. It's more that we're going for all the things we need. Frick. Hello, Chakra. And the last map I need. Meaning now we should be able to get Chakra's thing if that's the last map we can buy from her. We should be able to get her oh my god, what's it called? Quest. I don't know why the frick I couldn't remember what a quest was. Frickin' brain moment. Whee! Woohoo! Because, yeah, we need to get to Act 3 to actually get certain things. Okay. Then I can do this. Perfect. No. Because I know there's a total of 30 fleas, and I just need to find the rest of them. I just don't remember where they are. Okay, that's 40 of them gone. But that also is what I needed. There we go. Now we have one map left. That I can... No, we have more than that. Never mind. I just couldn't remember some of the maps. Okay, because we have the Coral Chambers map and a few others. God, a lot of stuff is going to be very weird. Because, like, if we get once we get the Witch Crest, it's going to be a thing of, we're going to need a way to, like, really get a lot of silk quickly. Because we need it to actually, like, use the heal, because that's part of, like, the big thing with it. Same for the Beast Crest. They kind of need their heals to deal more damage. And the Shaman Crest needs frickin' silk so it can actually, like, function well. Do I want to buy that yet? No, I want to get the maps first. This one's expensive, but it gives us so much, like, knowledge. Look at that. And we can see, like, all the stuff, and even the stuff that I haven't fully explored yet. Oh, thank God. And the good part about this is we actually have an easy way to farm, like, beads here now that we can buy the, more stuff here. There we go. Because, yeah, we're going to need to donate to Bellheart. I believe that is how we get the next quest that we need for more of the charms. I don't remember for sure, though. It might just be random. God, having that shink is actually kind of fun. Whenever it comes to, like, fighting enemies, it's way more fun than, like, painful. You know, it's a sad sight to see this thing. Thanks. Hope you have a good day, too. Oh. God, I love that Trobio claw mirror. So fun to use. And finally, we got the Bellway here. It's beautiful enough it could make a grown man cry. And yeah, now I'm gonna start like buying some of these because they are so damn useful. There we go. Rip to those beads. Now I can heal up. Oh. I'm getting good at, like, figuring out the combat with this build now. As we, like, get more stuff to add to the build, I'm starting to get used to, like, the old stuff, and it's like, god dang it, something new got added. The good part of it, though, is I can actually, like, figure it out a little quicker with some of them compared to others, just because of the fact of that they don't have the same, like, amount of effect for all of them. Like, some of them have way more effect on my movement than others. I.e., look at the Scuttle Brace, for example. If I... As you can see. Because, yeah, that is part of it. Okay, now we can get this. Ahoy! Ahoy! Okay. Whispering Faults. Yeah, I need 500, so let's quickly get that 500 for the Songclave donation, because I believe that's another part of it that we need to do. Okay, then we have the Memoriam, which I'm not too worried about. There we go. Then I can come down here and we can simply just do that. And we can just farm these guys for as much as we'd like. Just so we can get the donation part done, because I believe that is what unlocks it. There we go. Okay, now we can go back up through here. We can sit at a bench. And then we can buy that. But yeah, I don't remember if we need to buy out Chakra or not for it. I don't remember what they said. I think they said all the maps. I know you just have to get the quest, and I think that's how you get the quest. But it might be like all the items, so that's another thing we need to remember. Perfect. Get some more beads. I'm just happy that we can actually get like a good chunk of beads for this. There we go. And then we make more as well because of the other one. There we go. There we go. We're almost at 500 already. So if we kill one more of them, we should be able to get to 500. There we go. I mean, yeah, we could go for the stuff that we need for the last bit, but that should hopefully like unlock the last set of quests. That's what he sounds like in my head. Don't know why. But let's get the rest that we need for buying out, like, the rest of the map stuff, I guess. Or at least, like, the pin section of it. That was one heck of a hit. Okay, because now what I can do is come back and check. Yep. And boom. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I need to just redo parts of, etc. Grand Bellway. Because, yeah, what I did whenever I would farm here, I basically went out this way, came here, and then used the saw to just shred through these guys. And then I'd go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth for like an hour or so, and I'd get a good chunk. Back to Bellheart. Oh. I forgot to give the Psalm cylinder to that guy. And boom. Yeah, because I don't think, yeah, I don't have the house key, so I can't really, like, put the Materium anywhere right now. And now I can buy bench pins. Bellway pins. I wish I had enough for that. But yeah, hopefully we should be able to get her things soon. Because, yeah, we basically need all the fleas as well. Which, oh boy. I know, like, right here's stuff, but we can't access all of it yet. I mean, we might as well go and, like, get the flea that we've missed. Oh, wrong way. Because there's a lot of fleas I know we have missed, and some that I know we can't yet fully get until we, like, beat the high halls, at least. Oh boy. Because I'm trying to remember where each of them is, because there's 30 in total, including the NPCs. And then, okay, so, because I don't remember where I've gotten each of them, but I know there's a few left. I just don't know which ones. Also, I went the complete wrong way I needed to go. Because, yeah, I remember the reason we never finished this is because I had the Beast Crest on. And I was just, like, done after a point. Nice, I can actually skip parts of this. Now, see, if I even had half the movement I do now back when I started, that'd be a whole separate thing. Okay, and then what we can do is... That's annoying that that even hit me. Okay, that goes up, and then we go up again. Yeah, because this is the point where we just could not get to originally. But now we can, so... I at least got the pupper, so that's a plus. But yeah, I need to take that guy out so I can actually, more safely at least, do the plan I had. Oh boy. Okay, that was annoying. Okay, then we can make our way back up. Why did I not cling to the wall? I was holding the button. The hell? I should have clung to the wall. At least I thought I should. There we go. That time it did. And go back upwards. Okay. Ouch. Oh, and it's dead. The question is if it will actually, like, respawn since I died before it. Now that's the real question. Because if it's dead, then boom, we don't need to worry about it anymore. Which is awesome. Okay. And boom. Of course. Yeah, these fire things are very annoying when it comes to the silk. God dang it. We lost so many freaking rosaries. Actually, no, we didn't. Thinking about it, we still lost some, and that's annoying because we need so many rosaries. Like, rosaries are one of those things that's just more of a nuisance to get a bunch of than anything else. Thanks, Flame Wisp. Whatever would I do without you, Flame Wisp? You can hear how much I aspire and love the Flame Wisp. In all honesty, I don't think I've seen a single person use the Flame Wisp outside of, like, this context. Cool, it's dead. Bilby! Pilgrimage or else out for your own sake. Either way, I'm glad to see you here unharmed. Not quite unharmed. Suffered a share of scrapes and burns. It's the nature of the journey, I suppose, but it seems much. Great metal structures, scorched fields. Never shared my name with you, did I? Oh, you miss me. It's Pilby, been nice spending time with you, miss. Likewise, sir. Some time since I had ample opportunity to have a friendly conversation. The name's Hornet. It's good to be properly acquainted at last. Hornet, eh? Strong name, that. Certainly suits you, miss. Yeah, we still need to get these as well. But Pilby is still alive and well-ish. Honestly, if Pilby dies, no matter what I do, I think I'll just cry. I want Pilby to make it to Belhard at least. And like... Or like, even to Songclave. That'd be awesome if Pilby made it to Songclave. Okay. Grand Bellway. Let's get back there and hopefully we should get some quests. That's my hope, but there's no guarantee. And eventually I will get all of these and whatnot, is my hope, but I'm not sure if we will anytime soon. Oh boy. There's some. Wailing Mother. And there is the last thing we need. The Lost Merchant. Woohoo! Wailing Mother is just going to be more of a nuisance than anything else. But the Lost Merchant unlocks stuff for us that we need. There we go. Because we haven't found the merchant yet, we can technically get away with certain things, but at this point, we really can't, I don't feel like, until we can get everything from the merchant, now that we got the quest. That's the most we can get away with, really. Is buying a map. Because the merchant is... There we go. Grab a bunch of shards. There we go. Lost Merchant complete. Now we can buy more. And then with what's left, it's just find all the fleas, which, oh boy. And then get to Act 3 for the last one. Unless we want to count tools, then I still technically can buy some, but whole separate thing. Because they're in a different spot that I can't really put infinite things on. Okay, let's see. Only 320 for the last one, and there's the last craft metal. Which we do need. Okay, so let's think. We need 320, 500 for that. Now, I just realized this whole time I completely forgot to grab my cocoon. Not that it's gonna have much of anything in it, but I just happened to realize I completely forgot to grab it. I think what I'm gonna do is go to Greymoor, so I can just quick snap and a boom, grab a Silk Eater, and then just go from there. Okay. Oh, sorry for the yawn. Ugh. I can feel like some really big atmosphere pressure changes, and it's really painful. So I don't know if I'll go too much longer, just because I should probably take like a painkiller or something for it, but I want to first get the stuff back if I'm gonna end at least. Because yeah, I've been slowly feeling the pain progress, and I'm like, I'm gonna still wait. Got the memory locket. And you know what? I'll just use them both here. Like, I'll use one here. And we can finish off the Beast Crest one. Because, yeah, we don't even have the Vesta Crest yet. And not that it does anything for us, it's just, it also kind of marks how close we are to finishing that. I think I yawned so hard, I plugged my ears up again. Somehow, some way. Didn't even know that was possible, to be completely honest. Okay. I'm curious if it's just me or others as... Wait, what the frick? Oh, I must have went to the wrong crest. I'll fix that at a bench. Because it looked the same for me, I guess. My brain just did not register. Yeah, no, it didn't register for me because it's the same stuff. Yeah, only 15. Either way, I'm gonna head off so I can take some painkillers and stuff, because my head is starting to really hurt. For those who are not already part of it, ! Dislab, we have the Discord. I announce whenever I go live, if there's anything going on, etc. So I try to keep people updated there. The days I don't stream, ! YouTube. Over on the YouTube, there's VOD channel, all sorts of stuff over there. Might find interesting, be it our original Hollow Knight series, Silk Song, etc., etc. Either way, I'm gonna get going. I need to go take a painkiller because it is starting to get really painful.